hello everyone. We'd just like to fill you in on what's coming up in January, 21 Days of Prayer. And hello Mark.
Hi Sarah.
So some of us have been feeling stirred to think about what it would look like to try out a rhythm of prayer in January as a church. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, so a rhythm of prayer is an ancient practice from the early church, from Jesus' time and even before in Jewish culture, that people would have stopped to pray at regular intervals throughout the day. And so it's less common in our modern, fast-paced culture, but it's an invitation and opportunity to gather as community or on our own and to stop at key points in our day and to give some moments to prayer. And so it's brought life to the early church, and we felt stirred that this might be really important for us at the start of 2025 to do this together as a church community across all our sites and all our locations.
Sounds great. So how do you think it would be good for us as a church?
Well, I think if I look back into the Bible and examples of how this has impacted people, I think of Daniel in particular, the book of Daniel, and how he went through all sorts of trials and challenges in economics, politically, in his experience. And often what we saw was that he was rooted in his identity, in his relationship with God, and his purpose through rhythms of regular prayer. And so I can think of the time when they're commanded not to pray to anyone but Nebuchadnezzar, and Daniel's immediate response is to go home, to go to his regular place where he prays. He opens the windows to Jerusalem and he prays to God, and it gets him in trouble. He gets arrested, he gets thrown into the lion's den, but he's orientated to God as he looks to Jerusalem. And this practice of what do I do when I face trials? I go to God. And at these regular intervals, at the start of my day, in the middle of the day, and at the end of the day, I reorientate myself to who God is, to who I am in God, and to the purpose that He's called me to. And so for us in 2025, I think it's an opportunity for us to lean on these practices so that whatever your day is going like, we take key moments to say, I'm going to be present to the presence of God. I'm going to be reminded of my purpose. I'm going to be reminded of my identity as a child of God. And I'm going to give God whatever's going on in my day, and wherever I'm at, I'm going to give Him thanks and praise, or I'm going to lift up a situation or a person that I'm finding difficult. That's what I can do in each of those moments. And when we get to do it together, it's a great encouragement to others as well. So I'm really excited for what this could do for us as a church community. We know that prayer changes things, and when we do it together, it's so powerful.
Well, in January, we'll be joining in with other churches in the Vineyard across the UK and Ireland in 21 Days of Prayer, from the 1st to the 21st of January. And as Gateway, we're going to be stopping to pray 3 times a day. It feels a bit of a challenge. Can we do it? Not pray just once a week or even once a day, but 3 times a day. And we're going to be stopping at 7:30 in the morning, 12:30 at lunchtime, and 7:30 in the evening. You'll be able to join in online for half an hour at each of those times. And if you can't make those times, we'd like to invite you to set an alarm on your phone and just stop, pause in your day, even if just to pray for a couple of minutes at each of those times. There will also be some opportunities to join in with some things in person. And so do look out for all the information about 21 Days of Prayer on the Coming Up emails and the church website, so you can join in with us. We'll see you there.
Yeah, exciting.